Are you selling your home but not loving the offers you're getting? And have you thought, maybe I'll just rent this place out instead? Well, before you become what's known as an accidental landlord, yes, that's a thing, let's talk. Because that choice can either be a smart move or a fast track to gray hairs you didn't order. Here are three things to think about. Not every house was born to be a rental. If your place needs major repairs or isn't in a renter-friendly neighborhood, or maybe you're moving far away, it could be more hassle than what it's worth. Even solid homes can sit empty if they're not in the right spot. Empty home equals no rent equals sad landlord. Point number two, let's be real. Being a landlord just isn't about cashing checks. It's also late night calls about broken toilets, chasing down rent money, and covering repair costs between tenants. One study found that nearly 50% of landlords underestimated how much time and money it takes to actually manage rental property. So if you don't love surprise stress, maybe skip the landlord life altogether. Well, unless you secretly enjoy plumbing at 2 a.m. Point number three, hidden costs. Don't forget you're going to need special insurance. You'll want to budget for vacancy gaps. Not every tenant treats the place like you would, so it may need some TLC when one moves out and before the next one moves in. And maybe that's all too much. There are property management companies, but also they don't work for free. All of those things just eat away at your net profits, kind of like Pac-Man, taking one little bite at a time, except at the end, instead of an empty board, you get empty pockets. There's no bonus play for that either. Okay, I'm not just here to scare you about rental properties. Renting can be a real moneymaker, and it can be a smart move in certain situations. Like if you're moving temporarily and plan on coming back, renting your place out can potentially pay for or offset most of the costs of owning it while you're away. Think about that. It prevents you from having to sell it now at a reduced price and then having to pay more for a more expensive home when you move back later on. Another good point is if your mortgage rate is locked in with a really low rate and the rent covers the payment plus a nice cushion, you might be sitting on a nice cash flow machine. And let's be honest, if your house is in a hot rental market and someone else is paying down your mortgage while the property grows in value, that's not a bad gig and helps build your net worth over time. Who knows? This could be the start of your own real estate empire. Owning and operating one rental may lead to purchasing a second and a third, and before you know it, your little side hustle is spitting off some nice cash flow. That could be a nice way to pad your retirement income, or heck, sell them and retire early. Who knows? So should you sell or rent? It really depends on your house, your finances, your tolerance for surprise repairs at unexpected times. Do you happen to know someone who's good at fixing things and can help watch over your place while you're gone? Maybe your favorite uncle is looking for reasons to get out of the house or keep busy on the side, and they'd be happy to do it. Before you decide, talk it over with a good agent or a lender who can run numbers with you. Because sometimes selling puts you in a better position long term, and sometimes renting is the bridge that gets you there. Bottom line, renting wasn't in your original plan, and maybe there's a good reason for that. But if you want to explore both paths without losing sleep, call me first. I promise I'll never wake you up at 2 a.m. to fix a toilet.